Yeah, I mean, I've seen some stuff and
honestly, the price doesn't bother me as much as the washer. Like, I'm not doing that.
Welcome to Arcadia. Like, no one's buying a $400,000 or $450,000 home cash. We're going over to Camelback in 32nd right now. I'm showing a really good client of mine, Nathan and Levi, some properties. They've been living in the rental property I own over in Tempe. So we actually had dinner and it was great just to get out, sit down with them and really figure out what their needs are. And we set them up on a plan to purchase a home. This is gonna be a really educational piece that walks you guys through what does that process look like when you're looking at, buying your first home. So today we're gonna be looking at stuff right in their budget, which is right around about $300 to $400. We're shooting over Camelback in 32nd. I love this area. Here we go. All right, we're here in Phoenix. This is my stomping grounds right here. Tons and tons of value in this neighborhood. $445 for this thing, dude. Fancy. Welcome in. Let's get it. First thing we like to do is click all these lights on for them. Get some lights going. This is a 2-bed, 2-bath listed right around $445. It's been on the market about 200 days, so I'm sure we could work something out. And especially in a market like this, I just want to emphasize these updated properties that tend to sit a while, they're usually a lot more aggressive in their pricing and also the concessions that they're willing to pay. So if you're out there and you're interested in possibly buying a fully renovated property like this, make sure you guys check out how to work those concessions into the deal. High level overview of this beautiful home. You have 42-inch cabinets, which are incredible. The other big thing is they did the quartz countertops, all brand new LVP flooring, brand new paint. Everything has been touched in this entire property. So we're standing in unit 14 right now. Right across the way here is unit 16. The agent actually was an owner agent. They purchased it at $252 back in 2020. And they just sold it. It's under contract right now at $420. So as you can see, this market has definitely taken off since 2020. And this whole Arcadia market in general has just been on fire. Yeah, they did like the 42-inch cabinets. They did the nice quartz countertops. And they didn't spare really any expenses in here.
There's something about this house that I really like.
I know.
And then I feel like when I try to think of myself living in it, it's like, okay, it's a little much.
We just live right down the street from here, so we're super familiar with this area. Well, you have like La Grande Orange over here, you have Little Woody over here, you got Postino. Yeah, you got a ton of restaurants and stuff out here. I love the way, even like these I looked at, like they have the interiors, the slides, which are nice. That come out, I love that. Yeah, so they definitely. I know.
I'm assuming that's why it hasn't sold.
Yep. We could always talk about possibly putting one in. It's just,
I don't know how you do it with the slabs and floors.
You got to tap in. So a lot of folks, what they'll do is they'll do it on either the back side. Let's say if there was a room behind this, like a closet right here behind the bathroom, then you already have your water, your drain. It's all right there. You just jackhammer in and tie into it. But being like, if you had to go across right here, now you're going, yep. And this is load bearing for the structure. So it's not like you can rip that wall out. You could do it right here. And we've done it in the past. Yeah, we can go tour the community. Hello, how are you? Doing wonderful. Just taking a look at the place for sale over here. So no washer and dryers over here, right? Is that
Some of them have it.
Okay.
They put their own in.
Got it. A lot of folks do their own. They put them in. That's what I was thinking.
How many have put their own washer dryers in?
Half of them.
Okay.
There's also a laundry right over here. Want to see that?
Yeah. Do you know where it is by chance?
Well, nobody had a washer and dryer.
Oh, that makes
and
sense.
then they converted, and then kind of recently we've allowed people to go ahead and put in
Their own.
washer and dryer.
Yeah. Yeah, and it looks clean too. I mean, it's not. Yeah, I mean, I've seen some stuff. And
Price doesn't bother me as much as the washer. Like, I'm not doing that work.
yeah, it's always something we could ask too. I mean,
I think that like,
I think
this, it would literally fit here.
yeah. It's like straight out of a movie, huh? Yeah. Isn't it? It looks like it should be in a movie. Got over here and I'm trying to get into the front door here and it looks like the bottom lock is locked, but it's that key works for the deadbolt. Got it. Okay, yeah, if you want to text me the garage code, we can just walk around the side here and go back in that way. Sometimes you got to do what you got to do. So the bottom lock got locked. So we had to jump the gate, come out around the side. I think another thing too that we should definitely ask for is a 2-1 buy down. Let's say your rate 6 1/4 or 7 1/4. Then the first year they take 2 points off. So you'd go to, let's say 5 1/4. Second year you go to 6 1/4. Third year you're at 7 1/4. Yeah, so you have your third story right here. It's pretty neat, huh? Yeah. You wanna run up there real quick? I know. Pretty unique, guys. We're gonna go upstairs right now, but this one is a tri-level 3-story home. I know, we were saying we'd have like 4 shirts in here.
Yeah, I have nothing.
Like it would be.
I need this. I just need this.
Yeah.
And you still got closet out here. We're still in the closet. We've left the room.
Yeah. So what are your guys' thoughts? What do you guys think on this one? You can be honest with me. I don't, yeah. Okay, that's fair. No, it's fair.
Roomy and big, and I like that.
Yeah.
I don't like the layout of it, and it's just
A lot of not, like,
Our dining table wouldn't fit. Our couch wouldn't fit. There's literally no living room.
so this one was a no-go, as you guys saw with my client. Sometimes these properties, especially these tri-level properties, are a little bit more difficult because of some of the wasted space in here. And someone that's got, you know, quite a bit of furniture, these folks are coming from like a 1,800 square foot home. A lot of times just your furniture won't fit in there. They also had some complaints and some gripes about just the layout of the property. I feel like wasn't laid out the best. Just these little things that buyers see are some of the most important things. Is that Daniel just walked in? Welcome to Arcadia. It is, it's definitely unique. It's kind of got a commercial feel to it, doesn't it? Yeah. It doesn't feel more like...
Something about this house that I really like.
I know.
And then I feel like when I try to think of myself living in it, it's like, okay, it's a little hard.
Yeah, so these are all R6 homes over here, R6 lots. So residential 6,000 square foot lots. You're not gonna see like super small lots with super large lots, all roughly right around that 6,000 square foot mark. Property number 3, we just wrapped up over here. This one is definitely on the more unique side of things. Beautiful home, just a couple little quirks regarding the kitchen. You have the floating refrigerator, no dishwasher, kind of a commercial feel. But stay tuned as we walk our clients through the home buying process. And this is just episode 1. We're gonna have a few more episodes coming out regarding how do you really find a good deal and how do you find the right property. Stay tuned, guys. So they're making me a bit nervous. We're 3 showings down. We're heading to our 4th showing right now, and nothing's really jumped out at them. So this isn't something that's really just like a one and done type thing. If you're out shopping for homes, it's not like you're out shopping for a car or a new t-shirt. It really takes a lot of thought. It takes a lot of effort to find that perfect home.
This is our deal breaker. If you solve this,
Yeah, well, yeah.
see what that's worth for them to solve.
Okay. Make sure you're spending time, and that's something that I like to do, is spend time with my clients to ensure not only are they getting the best home that fits their needs, but they're actually able to get it at a price that makes sense. So make sure you guys stay tuned. If you guys have any questions on the home buying process, if you guys need any resources, whether that's a lender or property inspector, contractors, landscapers, anything you guys need on the vendor side, make sure you guys reach out to me. I am a home buying specialist, so I'm happy to walk you through the process. And for a limited time, I'm actually doing a free buyer consult. So make sure you guys reach out, DM me on Instagram, drop a comment down below, or give me a call. My phone number will be down in the description. is like a whole guest quarters out here. They originally listed it at $475. They just reduced it down to $449, $450. I know. We can ask for an appliance package. Yeah. Yeah, you don't, yeah. 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 Would you rather prefer black? Stainless, yeah. There's definitely pros and cons, you know, to, I think, the first one we looked at versus this one.
I feel like the first one's problems are much more like solvable.
The new washer dryer, I just don't know how big those are. I don't know what are they? Yeah, they might even be able to bring in their contractor and do it. I know.
I just don't know how willing they're going to get you in the house. It's a really long time. And if a couple $1,000 gets the over the table, that works.
Yeah, I guess it would just depend on the amount too that we come in at. You know, if we ask for X amount of dollars off of their price plus that might change.
Yeah, the price point did not bother me.
Like, yeah, if we could get both, then to pay for the washer install and then get even more off the price of the house.
Yeah. I think another thing too that we should definitely ask for is a 2-1 buy down. Let's say your rate 6.25 or 7.25. Then the first year they take 2 points off. So you'd go to, let's say, 5.25. Second year you go to 6.25. Third year you're at 7.25. So it's completely different than like an ARM, we call it, or like an adjustable rate mortgage, since it's a fixed mortgage at 7.25. Just that seller's contributing and buying the rate down 2 points in the first year, 1 point in the second year, and then full market, you know, rate the third year. This is the stuff I really enjoy. Like, I got my start in real estate by being a traditional real estate agent, helping clients buy and sell properties. And it's just awesome to be able to help someone, especially in like, you know, such a large purchase, and something that I've really dreamed of and that I'm passionate about doing is helping people build wealth through real estate. I know it like sounds cliche. You're like, oh yeah, you're just like another one of these fucking guys that, you know, says they like this shit. But like, even with these guys, like breaking down like the PMI and the BPO and like, you know, the difference between conventional and FHA and why that's so important to really understand the difference when it comes to financing a property. Because at the end of the day, you're using leverage to buy a home. Like, no one's buying a $400,000 or $450,000 home cash, you know, and having a 30-year mortgage is the ultimate leverage. You're able to buy a larger home, a more expensive home typically, and spread the payment out of, you know, the payment out over 30 years versus 5 years. This next one we're looking at, this is our 5th property we're gonna go to. One of the least expensive homes. But one thing that really stuck out to me is it's one of their favorites. So I think this one could be the one that they end up purchasing. And stay tuned, because we're gonna play a game when we get there called Guess the Age of This Home. And what's nice is this is a 2.5, so your half bath is actually right over here. Yeah, or you could do just one overhead light with a fixture, with like a fan. Would this just be guest bedroom up here? Yeah. Yeah. For like $400 or $500, this tub would look brand new. You wouldn't even see anything. So we are at our 5th showing for today, and this one is great area. All the properties we've looked at have been in awesome areas. This one is a tri-level, the 2nd tri-level that we've seen today. It definitely has its pros and cons, and as you know, a home buyer, it's important that you look at what's necessary and what are your must-haves, and that's really what it always comes down to. So.
Look at the garage.
Yeah, there's a pad. I think there's a keypad on the front of the garage. It's a 1-car garage. You guys want to play the game, guess the age of this home? 2000? 2000? 05. Yours is 2000, 1980.
Oh, wow. This looks good for me.
I know, it does. That's what I thought over. I was like,
Even the shape.
yes. For an 80s, yeah. Oh, that's neat too. You have access right here. Sweet.
I don't know how this works, but to see if there's any interest in selling the first one.
Yeah.
Anything.
Yeah. Yeah, I think.
I think if that had laundry,
Yeah, I say we do that. Let me do some more research. I can bring in a general contractor. I can introduce you to a few of them, licensed contractors, and that way you can see exactly what does that look like. Because there's also a difference there. Do you go licensed, unlicensed? I would recommend a licensed contractor for a job like that. It's not like you're pulling out a faucet and putting one in or something, you know?
this is our deal breaker. If you solve this,
Yeah. Well, yeah.
see what that's worth so that we can solve.
Okay. Yeah, let's do that. I'll start working on that. I mean, I think it would make sense to put something on paper, you know, and say, hey, look, this is what we're willing to pay. This is what we're going to put down. This is what we're going to put in earnest. And then we can write in Section 8, you know, contingent upon completion of a laundry room, laundry facility with washer, dryer, everything in there. That way it's real clear to them, like, hey, this is a real offer. This is a real buyer. We just need to overcome this one. We're good to go. We just wrapped up the 5th showing, and Levi and Nathan are awesome people. I mean, couldn't have asked for a better client. They super down to earth, super chill vibe, definitely low maintenance in that sense. So thank you so much to them for trusting in me and believing in my abilities to negotiate and find them this perfect house. The other main thing is the first house we looked at, the one on Montecito, beautiful home. The only drawback on that property was the no washer and dryer. So it's got a laundromat inside of the facility, but you know, they don't want to have to go through that and use those facilities on a daily basis. So we're going to start that negotiation process to see if the sellers are willing to install a washer and dryer. And one thing that's interesting is this could be, you know, a $7,000 to $10,000 job depending on what we do. However, if we're able to negotiate that inside of the deal, it sounds like this is going to be the property for them. So you guys have watched it here firsthand. In conclusion, we have officially found the right home pending the washer and dryer. But that's step 1 through really 5. This is one of the hardest parts, is finding them the right home. The rest of it, I've done it so many times, and I'm really experienced with the paperwork, and I'm grateful to have a really good team around me as well that helps me with the paperwork. We can knock that out fairly quickly. So that's a wrap. Make sure you guys like, subscribe, comment, share this video with someone that's going to be buying a house. And we will see you guys in the next episode.